Okay, so today we're going to help these little babies have their first day of life. Today I'm looking, you're probably going, what the heck? Why is he dressed up like this? Who is this guy? It's Jay, it's really me. Don't worry. But today's a different day. I'm on my way down to San Diego to go see my family. My grandmother has passed away on Sunday. And meanwhile, before I leave, I wanted to help these little guys out for their life. My grandma had an awesome, full life. The amazing part is that most people don't know I talk about being an orphan. Well, I was an orphan until I was 34 years old. I actually found my mom and my dad and my family and my grandma, and been able to spend a lot of time with her. And so, you know, it's kind of a celebration more than anything else. Look at that beautiful motley. This is going to be a really cool clutch of eggs. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. And so if you ever hear me talking about being an orphan, it's actually true. I was adopted out and then orphaned, and it's a crazy story. Look at that, another motley. I have a hunch we're going to show you guys some really crazy snakes in this clutch. And somehow, if you haven't seen what I'm doing here is basically giving these guys a better chance at life. Another motley. This is so confusing. It's unbelievably confusing. So these guys here, by cutting the eggs, it increases the odds of nobody drowning. And cutting them never hurts them. But by not cutting them, they actually have the ability to drown in their egg, and I don't want that to happen. And look at that. So there's a little albino. We're still trying to figure out who the daddy is, to be completely honest. And blood is always involved in birth. It's just the way it works, unless you're a plant. And even then, a plant starts off a seed and dies and turns into a plant. So it's pretty crazy when you stop and think about life. And it's cool coming and it's cool going and it's incredible. And there is another snake that proves that a certain snake's the dad, but we just can't figure out where. We can't figure out where the other genes are that should be in this clutch. This one seems weird. Well, it's normal. If you wouldn't believe this, the reason why I was looking is because it seemed wrong, and sometimes when it seems wrong, I've had it be two heads. Pretty insane. So anyway, at some point, I'm going to release a book about my life because it was quite an adventure. Most of my family thought I was dead because that was a story when I was adopted out. And we're going to find this incredible baby. You guys ready? And anyway, so if you're ever wondering if there's a conflict of like, what do you mean he was orphaned? What do you mean he was, I dropped out of school. A lot of people ask me, how do you get to do this for a living? I'll tell you what I did. I literally just followed my dreams. And this is where I ended up. And you know what? I don't regret one bit of my life, despite that a lot of times I didn't understand it, thought it was unfair, thought if I only. But you know what? Ifs and wins are just not what you want to live for. You want to live for today, do your best you can at whatever you're doing, and I guarantee you, if you have a good attitude, it's going to work out. And it doesn't have to work, you know what? It's going to work out like you want it. So find your own ideas of what cool is, because it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. Look at that. Is that cool or what? Because I think that's cool. Some people don't even like snakes. You know what? I love snakes. Snakes are a really cool part of my life. I've got campers out there. I've got people watching. I got you guys. I got family all over the world. You know what I mean? And family is not just blood. I said it's my grandmother, but you know what? I lived 34 years of my life with not ever seeing a living relative. Well, actually, if you read the book, I did meet them, but it's really bizarre. But anyway, ooh, look at that. So there's a Sunfire Mochino Citron. Beautiful. This is so weird. This clutch is really, really weird.
What are you aiming for that you're not getting?
I don't know what I'm aiming for because we haven't figured out who the father is. There's a titanium. We already hatched the other half of the clutch and got this, a titanium motley Sunfire Mochino. But I just can't figure out how in the world this is working out, because we were very, very sure that the father is a motley Mochino golden, but we haven't seen one golden. So it's really confusing. There's another. We're starting to really wonder. So there's another titanium. And so we're getting the titanium scattered out, but just really weird genetics how it's working out. This might be a mystery clutch forever. Kind of like life is a mystery. But is it really a mystery, or is it we just don't want to believe in some of the stuff that seems to be obvious? You know? Look at that. Wow, look at the color on this snake. Man, is that beautiful or what? That is absolutely incredible. Okay, we're getting to the grand finale here. This is I already peeked in this one. A motley. Which the mother was a motley, so we know where the motley has to come from regardless. We just can't figure out. There's no super motleys, and we thought it had to be. So we're really confused who the dad is, because somehow there's sunfire in it. There's another motley. I'm starting to think that maybe another snake's the father than we even thought, because we should have super motleys. We should have golden childs. We don't have either one, but we have sunfire, and I just can't figure out how that's possible, because it's definitely in here. Unless we're being tricked and it isn't sunfire. Look at that. Oh, another titanium. So here we go. Here we go. The grand finale egg, you guys. Kind of like what's going to happen here. Let's see what happens. This is a calm video, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And look at that. It's titanium. So confusing who the daddy is. I don't even know if we'll ever know who the daddy is, but I think we might be making a mistake, and there is no sunfires. They're just super intense citrons that look so sunfire. It's incredible. So I'm going to have to rest that this clutch came from a different snake than we ever thought it could, and it's not on our list of who bred it. So, the mystery of life. Anyway, have an awesome day. Hope all is well. If you don't know who I am, I really am the same guy. I just don't have my clown suit on. Anyway, living the dream, guys.